Diddy's getting exposed by everyone, especially by Katt Williams. Let's watch this video.
For all of them, it don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is, TG Jakes, any of them, all lies will be exposed. That's all. And that virgin hole I was telling you about, right? Because P Diddy be wanting the body, and you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you.
Girl, as cliche as this is starting to sound, you just gotta appreciate how ironic it is that Katt Williams.
Everyone has been calling this man crazy, but guess what? He's being right about a lot of different things. Let's keep watching.
Has been right about Diddy being a creep all along. And now, Katt is bringing more receipts to show this Diddy P runs much deeper than y'all think it does. Since Diddy's homes got raided last week, so many things have resurfaced, showing how Diddy has been about this life for decades, and he has not been in it alone. Allegedly, Diddy has many accomplices in the industry, and these aren't even nobodies. These are important figures, Hollywood royalty. Katt has made it his mission to expose Diddy and his cabal, and he has not wasted time in bringing some new evidence into the mix. Allegedly, Diddy's so-called accomplices are the reason why he's in this mess, and they're not gonna stop until Diddy goes down. So, who did Katt expose as Diddy's industry accomplice? And are they really why Diddy is caught up in this battle? Let's break it down.
Sean Diddy Combs can't seem to escape the spotlight right now, and the federal investigation into any connections to an alleged operation is creating comparisons to other infamous figures like Jeffrey Epstein and
Why, Diddy? Why?
Kelly.
Y'all should have listened when Katt Williams said everything that happens in the dark will be revealed this year because, baby, it's just the first quarter, and we've already seen so many things. As y'all know, Katt has been on a mission to expose the creeps and the snakes in the industry, and one of them is, of course, Diddy. In his Club Shay Shay interview, Katt predicted that this is the year Diddy finally gets exposed, and people thought he was playing.
All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is, TG Jakes, any of them, all lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
He even talked about how he had to walk away from millions many times because he didn't want to party with the likes of Diddy.
They offered him 50 million and he turned it down. Who gonna turn down 50 million? Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P Diddy be wanting the body. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them.
So, to see everything playing out the way Katt said it would is crazy. By now, y'all must have heard about Diddy's homes getting raided by Homeland Security last week, and Diddy allegedly fleeing to some private island and leaving his kids behind to get handcuffed by police. It's a whole bunch of crazy stuff. But for those of you who somehow missed the show, let's do a quick recap. On Monday, March 25, 3 of Diddy's homes in Miami and Los Angeles were raided by officials from Homeland Security Investigation. According to a rep for Homeland Security Investigations, HSI, New York executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation, with assistance from HSI Los Angeles, HSI Miami, and our local law enforcement partners. We will provide further information as it becomes available. Footage from the raid showed several officials around Diddy's homes. In one of the videos, we actually see Diddy's sons Justin and Christian being in handcuffs, as is customary for raids like this.
Katt Williams isn't holding back anything against Diddy. And the funny thing is, his ex-girlfriend actually exposed him before everyone, but no one listened to her. Wonder why?
Against Diddy in the last few months. As y'all know, the first of these allegations was made by Cassie in her November 2023 lawsuit, where she accused Diddy of a decade of abuse, manipulation, and control. In the lawsuit, Cassie said Diddy usually forced her to be with other men for his pleasure, and that they would organize freak-off sessions where she would be pumped full of substances that made her unable to consent to whatever Diddy wanted. He also allegedly put his hands on her, blew up Kid Cudi's car when he found out she had been talking to him, and made her carry his firearm and purchase prescription medication for.
Diddy is crazy. He is crazy.
Diddy settled with Cassie for an undisclosed amount within a day of her filing the lawsuit, probably hoping to keep everything down. But it had the exact opposite effect because folks immediately started guessing that for Diddy to settle so fast, he probably did the things Cassie accused him of doing.
He did.
Cassie's lawsuit opened the floodgates for other alleged victims to also bring a lawsuit against Diddy for violations ranging from trafficking to drugging people and taking advantage of them.
This is just ridiculous. Now his ex-producer also sues him because he didn't pay him, and he exposes a lot more than him not paying him.
People and taking advantage of them. There have been 4 lawsuits after Cassie's, the latest being from Diddy's former producer, Lil Rod, who worked on Diddy's Love album. Lil Rod's lawsuit accused Diddy of trafficking, RICO offenses, and many other twisted things. But more importantly is that Lil Rod's lawsuit accused several other people of working with Diddy, including big names like Christina Coram, Diddy's chief of staff, Sir Lucian George,
She was helping him with this stuff too. All these people that you see were helping him with this stuff.
Music Group CEO, and Ethiopia Habta Mariam, former Motown Records CEO, who were all listed as co-defendants. Lil Rod also claimed that Diddy once bragged about using his connections to people like T.D. Jakes to redeem himself from all the negative media attention he had been receiving because of the lawsuits. Well, Katt Williams also agrees with the idea that Diddy is not alone in this, and he has lots of friends in high places who participate in these things with him. Katt recently shared a clip on his Instagram story featuring Diddy in an old clip from the Nickelodeon show All That.
Just a little warning. Now this part is just a little weird.
Old clip from the Nickelodeon show All That. In the clip, 2 young boys are asking Diddy how to wake their friend up after all their previous attempts have failed, and Diddy suggests they put a toy helicopter in the boys' pants and remote control it.
And he's still sound asleep. What are we gonna do? I don't know. You know, in situations like this, I always ask myself, what would P. Diddy do? What would P. Diddy do? No, I don't know. Hey, let's ask him. Oh, okay. P. Diddy?
What's up?
We can't wake up Shane.
You try symbols?
Yep.
What about sour milk?
Didn't work.
Tell you what, take this toy helicopter, put it down his pants.
All right, we'll do it. We'll do. Come on, put it in. Okay. Austin! Didn't work. He's still asleep.
Try this.
Shall I? By all means.
That is so messed up. And this guy reads the script and he decides to do it. And you might ask, who would approve this script? Well, let's look at this other creep, Dan Schneider.
Apparently, this person was Dan Schneider. If y'all have been following the news, Dan Schneider and some other Nickelodeon executives have been outed recently for taking advantage of the child stars working with Nickelodeon. This came after the release of the investigation Discovery docuseries, Quiet on Set: The Dark Side of Kids TV, which spotlights allegations of abuse and mistreatment going on behind the scenes of y'all's favorite Nickelodeon shows. Katt Williams seemed to imply in his post that Dan Schneider is one of Diddy's accomplices in the industry. Oh, but there's more. Remember that rant where Katt called out Diddy and Jermaine Dupri for being P-words?
What's happening, Puff? I'll be back to you if JD ain't had enough. Yeah? Jermaine Dupri, king of if you ask me, baby. Shit.
Well, as y'all know, Jermaine Dupri has been accused of violating boy band Criss Cross, and he allegedly used to take them to strip clubs and groom them. Now, there's no proof of any of these allegations, and Jermaine has denied them while replying to a question on the matter, saying, "You must be out of your effing mind. At Buzz Forever, I should sue you for writing this disrespectful ish on my page. F out of here."
Man, this guy's just getting exposed by everyone. Now let's look at his backup dancer. Look what she says about him.
Worked under him. Diddy's former backup dancer, Tanika Ray, shared a video on Instagram where she talked about how her experience with Diddy was horrific and traumatizing.
I have a family member who I want you to hire them as an intern. And I have never talked about this publicly. And then the internship stopped abruptly, like 3 or 4 months into it. And I spoke to my family member, like, well, what happened? And they wouldn't say. Years later, they finally came out, and this is a male, Puff had said, come home, stay the night with me, or the internship is over. And absolutely not. And the internship ended. But from there, I was like, oh.
Oh, yeah. You know, we all have stories. Seriously, we all have stories. Mine is horrific, and only 5 people know it. And I probably will never tell it. But since then, I've been like, yep. And I also am very intimately aware that you tell your truth and you become victimized over and over and over and over and over and over. And mind you, I then interviewed him many times. I have a lot of stories, y'all. I've been in Hollywood for 25 years, maybe longer, 30. I got a lot of stories. Unfortunately, maybe I'll write a book one day. But it just is so traumatizing that women just want to live every day and feel safe. And when we revisit and revisit, we live in a state of victimhood. And nobody wants to live there. So for those who are like, why didn't you say something then? Because we just want to live. We want to be happy. And we really want to forget the trauma. So there's that.
And guess who he's close with?
Diddy's accomplices, like this post where 50 shared a missing milk carton image of Jay-Z with the caption, LOL Puff said the
50 Cent has been posting some of the weirdest stuff, but it's been funny. It's about Diddy. You should go check it out.
Ain't answering his phone, LOL. In another post, 50 shared a photo of Jay appearing to wave with the caption, here is Jay-Z last reported seen waving at Puffy Jet. Now, the idea that Jay-Z and Diddy are 2 peas in a pod isn't new. There have been many speculations in the past of Jay being on the same level or even worse than Diddy when it comes to being a creep. Some people have even thrown in the P word here and there because of Jay's weird obsession with dating girls who are either still in high school or half his age. From Beyonce to Aaliyah to Foxy Brown, Jay has been accused of liking them young and fresh out the cradle. In fact, a new video has resurfaced of Jaguar Wright talking about how Jay was lying with Rihanna when she was 15 and that he gave her herpes.
Okay, I can't keep watching this. This is all messed up. Let's just fast forward. This full video is by this other YouTube creator, and they did an amazing job. I'll link the video under the description. Now, this guy is being called a rat. Also, guess who's saying that?
With Diddy started circulating. In the screenshots, Kanye was calling Diddy a and telling him off. You texted Puff, come do something illegal to me now, please. And Puff responded, as soon as I land, we'll meet face to face. Send me an address. To which Ye then responded, Ninja, F you And then check out this interview where Kanye calls a bunch of rappers fake hard and accuses them of cutting a deal with the feds.
Kidnapped my daughter in public, and I didn't have the address to my child. None of these I want to say something
Travis
now.
Gave you the address, though, right?
Travis gave me the address. Right. But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these, all you fake hard. Hold on. Okay. All you fake hard. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't get because you can't shoot nobody anyway. And the reason why you got to talk is because you did a deal. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to come at me, because part of the deal for you to be a do all that and get out of jail is that you promise that you're gonna go pull my co-car. So shut the about me. Now let me say it calm. Shut the about you. Shut up about Michael.
Right.
We know how Kanye always goes on these little rants where he says things that seem like they don't make sense. But you have to remember that when people start calling out certain industry figures, they get labeled as crazy, addicts, or criminals just to discredit them. So maybe it's time for us to start paying attention to what Kanye has been saying about these people. Because if y'all recall, he talked about how he can say the things he says because he hasn't sold his soul to the Illuminati for fame or money.
Now let's wrap this video up by Diddy getting a weird voicemail by Suge.
LMAO, Carisha called the feds. What's even more interesting about this whole Diddy situation is the creepy message Suge Knight left for Diddy from jail. Suge basically told Diddy that he needs to be careful and his life is in danger because of the secrets he knows and the little secret room they participated in.
I tell you what, Puffy, your life is in danger because you know the secrets. Who's involved in that little secret room you guys participating in. So, you know they're gonna get you if they can. It's a little crazy how Puffy get booted out the alcohol business and Jimmy Iovine steps in with Andre and Snoopy. promoting it. It's never a good look when it comes to culture of hip-hop and for our community, our people. I turn myself in. Sometimes you gotta face the music. That's most of the time. Puffy, I'm gonna give you some real advice. 2 quick things. You gotta make a decision. When you go to prison, either you're gonna be standing up pissing or squatting sitting down pissing. I advise you to try to take the first one, because if you're squatting pissing on the seat, you know what that means. Oh yeah, by the way, do not do your time going by Brother Love. Brother Love is not a good code name for prison. I'm out.
It is not looking good for Diddy, y'all. Man, everything will come to light. Every single thing will come to light. Y'all, we live in a broken world, and all of us need to turn to Jesus every day, because this is happening in this broken world.